San Francisco 49ers are still haunted by their playoff loss to Minnesota last year. Stung by the memories of a great season gone awry. Bitter with the taste of unfulfilled expectation. And waiting for their day of redemption. And that day could be today. With fire in their eyes, the Minnesota Vikings stormed into last week's wild card game, unleashing many of their potent weapons, while their stingy defense threw a tight blanket over the Rams. And now the confident Vikings face one more hurdle before earning a trip to Chicago for the NFC Championship game. Last year it was Minnesota who did all the talking. But the 49ers had been counting the days until they got a playoff date to tangle once again. We're live at Candlestick Park in the city by the bay, the home of the 49ers, as they entertain the Minnesota Vikings in the NFC Divisional Playoff game under just perfect weather conditions. Temperature of 49 degrees, wind north 10 to 20 miles an hour. The forecast is sunny and cool. It couldn't be a better day. That's the final score from Buffalo, where the Bills beat the Oilers 17-10, and they advance to the AFC Championship game against Cincinnati. Hi, I'm Pat Summerall here with John Madden. In talking to the 49ers last year, they came into this playoff game against the Vikings in a similar situation, but they had some great reservations about their chances. They weren't sure. John, we talked to Bill Walsh yesterday. He seemed more confident yesterday.
Well, you know, he seemed confident. We watched the pregame introductions here, and that looked like a fired-up offense. And Bill Walsh was telling us yesterday that his offense has to get in sync. And I think by that he means that his offensive line has to control that defense. But even more than that and bigger than that, he has three producers on this team. It's his quarterback, Joe Montana. It's his wide receiver, Jerry Rice, and it's his running back, Roger Craig. Those three guys have to have a big game. Now, since they've won the Super Bowl, they've been in the playoffs 3 times, and they've been eliminated in this game, and these three guys really haven't done anything. If you look at Montana, in 3 years, he hasn't thrown a touchdown pass. And then you look at Roger Craig. He's only gained 57 yards in 3 years, and he hasn't scored a touchdown. Then Jerry Rice. He's a big play guy. He didn't score a touchdown. But it's interesting, if you look at those three guys when they were introduced, I'll tell you, today they have fire in their eyes.